Hello and welcome to United with Alvin. You can always unite with me by liking, subscribing, and commenting in the comment section below. Now let's get to the vibes. Manchester United again not here for it. Look, I say United fan, I'm not mad about this too. I'm not mad about this too. Ruben Amorim after this game made a statement, and I want us to read the statement. And I want us to read this statement because it's very, very vital. I want us to read this statement. This is what he said. United would have lost this game by many goals last season. Last season, even too far. Let's go back and look at probably against Fulham. If this was how Fulham played, would have lost that game against Fulham. Last season, just too far. But this team has developed a character. This team has developed a desire to win. This team has developed a discipline. This team has developed a structure. Now we know the ins and outs of this Manchester United of Ruben Amorim system. Coming to this game, we all knew Nottingham Forest would still deep, will close every gaps, make it very difficult for us to play through, and it will be dominant in the area ball. But when we had the first goal, I knew, we could squeeze a second goal and go with a 2-0. But it didn't happen. Nottingham Forest equalized and led the game by 2-1. And that is where I started to see the characteristics and the maturity of this team. If you go back and look at the game against City, we were fairly doing well the moment we considered the first goal before it. And this was the theme or the pattern or the way United has been through last season. Against Arsenal, we didn't equalize before that. Against Fulham, where we scored and Fulham equalized the goal before that. There was no characteristics in this team. There was no desire, there was no willingness. But the thing changed. If you look at the game against Liverpool, 1-1, when we're leading by 1-0, Liverpool equalized. We were able to score a last minute goal, can't get it off Harry Maguire. If you look at the game against Brighton, 3-1, 3-2, during the dying embassies of the game, Brighton Mbeumo scored it 4-2, making it, making it a victory for Manchester United. Today against Nottingham Forest, we were down, away. A team, people say have not taken points, they take the point from Manchester United, but they were very organized, and I knew we were going to face this problem. I don't want to, say anything concerning the good that we all have lapses, concentration of lapses, and that led to the goal. But for Manchester United to continue to get second half goals, especially in the dire embassy of the game, proved the reason why Ruben Amorim has done immense for Manchester United. We have to, back this manager by all means, regardless of what is happening. We have to back this manager. We are building. It might not be today, but we are moving. It might not be tomorrow, but we are putting pillars. We are putting foundations in place that will help Manchester United in the future. And the most important thing is the character of this team. If you look at how Casemiro is very comfortable in the midfield with Bruno, it's just beautiful to watch. And one player I feel he's being overlooked mainly has been Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw and Matheus Cunha. The reason why I'm bringing Matheus Cunha in his bracket, I'm not talking about Matheus Cunha offensive prowess. I'm talking about Matheus Cunha defensive prowess. Because anytime Luke Shaw has to, step into midfield to make a tackle or to close the gap, either Diego Dallo or Patrick Dogo has to slot in, and Cunha has to take the left wing back position, and he doesn't miss, and he hasn't missed. His defensive discipline, I didn't expect. I know he was a hard-working player, but his defensive discipline at Manchester United has been immense. And this tells you why the players have bought into the system. And this tells me what the future holds for Manchester United. And this tells me that United is in a safe place. Now they understand and they know and they believe that they can get a goal. And that is very, very important. They believed that they will get a goal, despite that we're down by a goal. But Manchester United players believed that they can equalize a goal to win this game. The mentality shift of this team. Trust me, I'm not worried. What I saw in this 2-2 game tells me more about the win against Brighton. Brighton Mbeumo and Amad Diallo, fantastic. Anytime they had the ball, you could know the understanding. You could know they are going to cause havoc. But only worry, I won't say it's a worry. Letting Euro today, to me, I felt he didn't perform well today. But I'm not even worried. What I say, I don't know the word to use, but let me say this. Letting Euro finds it difficult to pick up Amad when Amad make it run, because this is not the first time you could see Amad and Euro arguing about Amad making runs and the ball wasn't coming, whether the ball is coming late, whether Lenny Euro is holding on to the ball for far too long or something like that. There has been a disjoint between Amad and Euro and Brighton Mbeumo. When we get this thing fixed, United will be unstoppable. That right wing back position, or the right wing side, or the right side of our team will be unstoppable. That is why Ruben Amorim brought in Mazwari to come in, to be able to pick the passes, or to be able to identify the pocket spaces when Brian Mbeumo steps deep and when Amad Diallo take off. This were the only disjointing the thing that I saw in this game. But apart from that, the discipline, the desire, the tenacity, the ambition. This is how Manchester United want to and have to play. If you're able to get these things consistently right, ain't nobody stopping Manchester United. Ain't nobody stopping Manchester United. It was a tough game, but we were able to see it through. It was a tough game, but we were able to come in with good results. The characteristics, the character that this team showed today is very, very important for the future. It's very, very important for the future. If you're able to continue like this, because now I can safely say they know the Amorim system, and Amorim will continue to add layers to his formation. It's a flexible system. The true United is yet to be seen. Continue to like, comment, subscribe, and let the channel grow. United with Alvin.